So here's Caleb practicing. This is a classic drill with a net with 3 targets on it. And Caleb, I believe, throws 4 balls. I don't believe any of them go in the target. Several of them miss by a pretty wide margin, and that final one misses the entire net, which is the size of a basketball key. He's about 7 feet away. You like that? You think that's good? You like the passion? You like the passion?
Did I read Nick correctly on the call this morning?
What did he say?
It just sounded like he might, at the very least, realize, you know what? Caleb's not the 6th best quarterback in the NFL. Because at one point he was, according to Nick.
Well,
on the tiers.
Yes.
Actually, when he was in college.
Right.
He was.
And guess what? I might have been right. In that moment, Caleb was better then than he looks right now. Peak Caleb, but that's neither here nor there. If we want to relitigate one of the reasons.
Let's get into this.
Yeah, exactly. This is obvious. So what you heard on the call was me saying that Brew was going to hate this video. And the worst, this feels to me like how I act sometimes when I'm gambling on darts. And you've missed 2 barely, so your third one you just fired.
Are you
missed
playing
the board entirely.
darts, or are you?
No, I'm playing.
Okay,
But Greg knew what I mean. You're playing darts. You maybe have a little money online. The first 2 you're close but just off, and then the third one you're tilted and you fire.
For the record, I think that would be problematic if you were a professional
darts player. I understand.
You won the trophy for best darts player in college.
No, I get it. But I think the worst part of the video is the reaction, because I actually do think that
I think
Caleb,
it's the throws.
I know you did.
It's all bad.
That Caleb's inability at times to control his emotions can pull him down a bit. Now, to Brew's question, does this make me doubt him? No, it does not make me doubt him. But obviously, this is not good video, and it's not good that he seemed so bothered by it. That's my take, Brew.
Yeah, look, the accuracy, last year he had the most bad throws in the league. He was the only player with more than 100 bad throws. So obviously there's the accuracy issue. You're right, Nick, the fact that he let it get to him, and then the last one he threw, he doesn't even hit the net, isn't good. The temper tantrum, look, that combined with some of the other things we've seen, and we know they've been working on the body language, right? Ben Johnson wants to work on him with that. That stuff does make you say, okay, can he be or is he a leader of men? But I gotta say this. After that, like those 3 throws or 4 throws, whatever it was, you kind of got to react some way. Like, you can't make those throws and then just get back in line. Just quietly get back in line. All right, your turn, Ty. Like, you got to do something. I mean, you going to be, oh, my God.
Yeah,
like,
I would like to say, my hand's sweaty.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, am I right?
Don't do that.
I would do that.
You have to do something.
Balls.
You got to react like and show everybody how ticked off you are with yourself,
right.
I think. But
Okay, so not every throw is going to be pinpoint accurate. And for him to respond like this, I think this is, to the latter end of your point, you're going to be frustrated with yourself because the expectation of others is one thing, but his expectation of himself is to make those throws. No. And I know it's a quick twitch reaction. You don't really get to set your feet. It's right now. It's like throwing a little fire. A little smoke route right now. You got to get it in the receiver's hands so he can go and make a play with it. And so you don't get a real true opportunity to set your feet and then make the throw that you want. But in NFL games, that's how it's going to be. And so there's going to be a level of frustration that you have with yourself because you have a standard of expectation that supersedes even ours. And so it just so happens, yes, he's always had issues with controlling his emotions and the body language, and that's something that he has to get under wraps. I have no problem with Caleb doing what he just did after making those throws.
Are you worried about, Hubs, can we run the other video of the scrimmage when he holds onto the ball? Nick, are you at all worried, jokes aside, that his rhythm is kind of off and if he's not letting it go right away, he gets and does stuff like this?
I mean, you said held on to the ball for 10 seconds. Run this again. I don't think he holds onto the ball long here at all. He's there, and then he's just throwing it away. You know what I mean? So like that's the, my guess is, Greg, tell me if I'm wrong.
Threw it away.
My guess is The issue here is probably in something pre-snap, that he doesn't read how many people are coming. Something happens there with the protection to where he's immediately running for his life.
This part right here was like running and like throws.
No, but so here is where last year I thought he needed to take more chances, not necessarily like this, but remember he had like the 7 straight games without a pick. And certainly the time to take chances is literal practice.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So like that part doesn't bother me as much. I think Caleb's, even by NFL standards, natural talent and gifts with what he can do with his arm should raise him to a level that the only way he doesn't succeed is if he gets in his own way, which is why I was more bothered, I guess, than you guys by the reaction to the throws. Like if he, gets upset in his own head.
Reportedly 3 delay of games yesterday.
Top 100, coming in at number 50. 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns. Brew, now you are a fan of the Bake Show. You wore his jersey when he interviewed him. Bake Show, friend of the show. But the issue here is that your guy, Brock Purdy, it's tough to see him coming above Big Show.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about
That's not the question.
Possibly.
That's not the question.
Brock Purdy being official,
That's not the
possibly
question
off the
either.
list.
What's the question?
That's the question.
No, the question is,
That's
Brew,
actually on the bar.
do you want to apologize to Nick?
Right, that was not a great
No.
apology.
That's-
You
well,
want to
The
freestyle.
question is this.
Well, that's my
'Cause
question.
I would apologize to you if Trevor Lawrence comes up on
That's
this.
that.
All right?
We never argued about that.
But here, look, it does look like Brock's not going to be on the list,
You think?
and I don't like it. I love it. I love this.
The GOAT.
Guy.
The GOAT.
Here's why.
What a take. I see it all happening.
It
Do
has been
So
nothing Wildes but bouquets and flowers
That's right.
for Brock Purdy since he's been in the NFL for the most part. You come in, you take the league by storm, your teammates, your veteran teammates are raving about you, your quarterback whisperer coach is waving about you, you get to the Super Bowl and leave the field with the lead in your second year. Then you have a down year.
Yeah.
And they reward you with a $52 million per year contract. Even a humble Mr. Irrelevant can get a little bit big-headed when that's the way your career started.
That's right.
Now this is motivation. This lets you know you're not all that, young man. You still got work to do. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Perfect.
Absolutely. And here's the other thing. Because I know Nick loves this list more than anybody on God's green earth. And I hope Brock Purdy loves it too, because again, it's motivation. But for me, this list, I pay no attention to this list. You know when I'll pay attention to this list? And it might happen in a month or so, a couple weeks. Okay. I will pay attention to this list, players, when Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback on the list. When Patrick Mahomes in fact, he's the best player in the league. When Patrick Mahomes is number 1 on the list, that's the year I give it some credibility.
He's been number 1 before.
No, but this year.
Yeah, okay.
When he's number 1 on the list, that's the year I give it credibility. Outside of that, it don't mean nothing to me if Mahomes ain't number 1.
That's a great point.
So if you want to put something into this,
what a perfect
if you
take.
want to stake your reputation on this list, that doesn't even think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
You agree with the list?
Right
if
ahead.
Mahomes is not number 1, all of a sudden this list is out.
You agree with it? It's junk, bro.
I don't want any of that.
Perfect take.
That's a mic drop. We should just go to break. What you gonna say after
why
that?
I probably should have gone first, because then we could have. I just want an apology. Because.
For what?
Because when Dak Prescott, when we had 2 quarterbacks revealed, Tua at 91 and Dak at 79, that was the first time I said, Brew, you should be nervous. And you were out here all cocksure. Oh, no. No. I think Brock's going to be somewhere from it's fluid, but 60s, low 60s, high 50s. Yeah, something like that. And then when Jordan Love came out at 68, I said, you got to be nervous now. And you still, at that point, the list, I guess, hadn't lost credibility to you. I'm not quite sure. But there's another reason I would like, that's from you. Maybe an apology from you as well.
I know.
Because can we show the list as it is currently right now? So there have been, that is 8 quarterbacks listed. We know definitively 7 more are coming. And I would say the getting nervous category at this point is really just CJ.
Stroud, yeah.
Just CJ.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if
Geno's
he was
not making it, and Purdy we're saying is not making it. Which means this list, the best it has Purdy, if he's the first one out, is the either 15th or 16th best quarterback in the NFL. And that would not be right. The 16th or 17th best, depending on where if Stroud's on it or not. Which means Mahomes Mountain, which you guys kill me for where Purdy is actually nicer than his colleagues. Because Mahomes Mountain has Purdy right about 15th. And there's going to be 15 quarterbacks on this list. So I want an apology from you and you.
No, here's the problem, Nick.
What?
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
The list isn't going to have Mahomes at number 1.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's got no credibility.
But he's going to be on there. He's not going to be. We're not asking is Patrick
the whole
nervous?
list is invalid.
on there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
still
I'd
an
think
argument.
so.
There's still an argument that can be made that Brock Purdy will still make the
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's my man.
I'm not saying he will, but there's an argument
Yeah, I can
because
see it.
when anytime we've ever talked about Brock Purdy, it's always been about the guys that he's been able to play with and how much they carry him. And this year, even though the team didn't have success, he still had a decent year to where he didn't have all these weapons.
Right, exactly. We always say all these guys carry him, then those guys weren't around and they won 6 games.
Yeah, but when you can,
but you're not a QB wins
But
guy.
you didn't. They didn't prepare for that. So it's like he just had to play. Now you have a season where you know you're going into it. You don't have all that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.